Interesting. Well, we're back at the carnival fair. I wonder if they took away the podium that will let me um, start up the Ferris wheel. Let me get the stream loaded up on the phone. There we go. Let's go find out. Welcome back, everybody. You think it'll work? No. They disabled the button. That volcano's looking a little more angry today. All right. Well, might as well just hit it and get started. Is it just me or does it seem louder? Could just be my earbuds. I don't know. Well, this is day 2 of kicking it. Day 2 of trying out the stream on Kick. I had way more viewers when I first started a minute ago than I've had on Twitch in years. So we'll see how we do. We're up all night, we're up all night, we're up to see the sun come up again. I have unwritten law in my head. We were listening to music while we were down at the beach. Not on the beach, but like in the car ride to and from. Listening to some old stuff. I have found out, thanks to the internet, the young people refer to us old timers now as unk. Anybody they deem to be like super old to them, which I guess is in their 40s. I guess young people see people in their 40s as 80. They call us unk. I don't know how I feel about that. Unk was something from the 80s. What's funny is my cousins called one of my uncles Unk. But that again, that was the 80s. That ended up being recycled. That's crazy. This should be a quick job. I'm very curious to see what's next. They've been sprinkling in these vehicles in between big jobs, which is kind of nice, you know. Give you a little bit of a break. Oh, snap. All this counts too. Okay, hold up. For whatever reason. Since you're someone who used to be wishy-washy, I was looking from one thing to another. No, not really. That doesn't describe me at all. New focus on 50-degree nozzle. Well, they just texted me an ad. That's all they're doing. Ooh, I tell you what sucks. Hey, good morning. Good morning. You ever been out in public and somebody strikes up a conversation with you and you think, well, they're just being friendly? And you're talking for like 5 minutes or whatever. And then the conversation takes a turn. Then they start talking about something that they've been into recently. And the conversation starts to take even more of a turn. You start to realize this person's not just sharing something from their life with you. This conversation has quickly turned into dun dun dun, a sales pitch. That's got to say, you're eating fresh popcorn. This man's over here eating the popcorn. I stayed up way too late last night eating junk. Lewis made it to kick. I tell you, let me. I gotta figure out how to mod you. Search for name. Now you've been modded. You bought a popcorn maker. Popcorn's a good snack. I like popcorn. I like it, the popcorn. Oh. There it is. Hey, hey. Everybody's had to make an account here on Kick. Like none of you had existing accounts, I'm gonna assume. It's okay. Ping. But that's okay. He made 2 batches, 1 salty, 1 sweet with cinnamon sugar. Sweet popcorn. I don't know how I feel about sweet popcorn. I like caramel popcorn though. So maybe. I'm a sucker for caramel to begin with. Caramel's one of my weak spots when it comes to sweets. Love caramel. Caramel. Mixes really well with butter. I'm not as crazy about butter as I was when I was younger. The older I get, the less I like butter. I mean, I guess I still like it on popcorn, but I don't really do butter too often on food anymore. I'll be honest with you. I don't really do it on toast or bread or I don't know. I don't do it as often. Eh. I woke up this morning and the earbuds that I was going to use today were not charged. I could have swore I put them on charge. I don't know what happened. Let me guess. This table is going to need to be hit from below. Yep. Guys, I miss my trip. I miss being on vacation. I want to go back on vacation. You need a vacation. You should take one then. Take you one. You've worked nonstop since you were a teenager, right? Take your vacation. I waited 20 years in between my vacations. That was a mistake. Do not take a page out of my book and wait 20 years between vacations. Take your vacation, man. Everybody deserves a little break from time to time. God knows I wish I hadn't waited as long as I did. I missed out a lot. Didn't you say you were doing the work from home thing now, or did you find another job? Because we live, for those of you who might be watching and not know, Cubby and I are friends IRL. We live in the same township or city or whatever you want to. We live in kind of a black hole of the world. Like our employment options here are literally Walmart or fast food. Not that there's anything wrong with those jobs. Those are fine jobs. I just don't know that I could keep up with fast food at my age. Fast food is extremely fast paced, and I don't know that I got it in me to like run around like a chicken with my head cut off doing fast food. I'm not that young anymore. I can't snap to like that. Walmart, maybe. I definitely hope to find something new by the end of the year. I'm gonna have to start looking. I was thinking about maybe getting into the hospitality services. Like, I would love to work, maybe do something with hotels. That would be great. Get me a little discount if I want to travel. Work for a company out of Princeton. What exactly do you do? I might need you to hook me up with a job. The work from home thing's pretty easy. I could probably do that. I don't know. Oh no, I've never done the work from home thing. Unless you count streaming, but I don't really count streaming as work. I don't know. I mean, I guess technically it is. I do get paid to stream, but I don't know. Is it like a call center job, like a customer service kind of thing? Because those jobs are hilarious. I'll end up biting somebody's head off. Because the one thing you're not going to do is call and yell at me because something on your end isn't working. I will read you for filth if you're not careful. You know what? Oh, there it is. I was like, I better have to duck. Ah, medical calls. How many hours a day do you usually work for that? They make you get one of those fancy headsets from the 90s, or do you just kind of use your cell phone? 8 hours. That's not bad. The regular shift. Where the hell am I missing? There we go. Oh, using Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams. I don't guess I've ever heard of Microsoft Teams before. Sitting on the back porch frying up another roach. We don't need a test. We don't need a rest. This is just a test. Cause we're alright. We're up all night to see the sun come up again now. Still got that Unwritten Law song stuck in my head. I watched Scream 7 last night. It was interesting. I think it was definitely better than the last two. But at this point, it kind of feels like, why are we here? Why are we doing this? That's how I felt about it anyway. That's even how the characters felt about it. There were a lot of fourth wall breaking jokes, a lot of in jokes, like franchise jokes. I don't know. Again, I liked it. I thought it was good, but it felt tired. My whole life, I have always liked. You've been singing the Rick Astley song, Never Gonna Give You Up. That's a damn fine song, though. But yeah, throughout my life, it's been a mix of like TV, movies, video games. And one of the things that I've always said, on stream over the years is like, I'm the movie guy. I like movies and TV more than I like video games. I don't think that's the case anymore. I think things have shifted for me. TV has gotten to the point where I just can't watch it anymore. And I think streaming is to blame for a lot of that. The constant cancellations of shows that you get, invested into, having to check. It feels like I'm constantly chasing down shows. I'm constantly chasing stuff these days. I'm chasing the news. I'm chasing my favorite franchises to various streaming platforms. That's why I'm glad I never did the whole streaming thing and just did one of those like look movie websites. And I just watch everything there for free. Because the whole streaming thing is stupid. But yeah, I kind of fell off with TV. There really isn't much there for me anymore. So I've kind of shifted in the past handful of years into video games kind of being my main because I'm bouncing back and forth between watching YouTube and playing video games. I kind of fell off with Twitch. I couldn't really find anybody I liked watching live. The few people that I did like watching wouldn't stop playing music that I hated and just wasn't vibing with. And then the ads got to be a little too much, and I couldn't find an ad blocker that worked worth a damn for Twitch. You know what I did? I just quit watching Twitch altogether. Point blank, period. Left that sucker high and dry. And then I got to thinking the other day, you know what? If I don't even watch Twitch, why the hell am I streaming on Twitch? We could say goodbye to Twitch altogether. That's why I came over to Kick. We're going to see if we can't make quick, see if we can't make Kick work. Because if there's one thing I love in this world, it's an underdog and spite. And if I can find a way to not have to give money to Jeff Bezos, then I'm all about that life too. So I thought, you know what? We're going to do Kick. Why can't I put this down anywhere? You're thinking about using both? I would. Since you've started streaming regularly and haven't really been doing it like on the regular for a while, I would definitely recommend trying out Twitch first. Try to see if you can make Twitch work, because I think that Twitch still definitely has the larger audience. Of course, if you pay for the Streamlabs, you know, Streamlabs is one of those free programs, but if you pay for the little whatever it's called inside there, you know how everybody has like a paid service, like on Discord, you can pay for Nitro. If you pay in Streamlabs, you can dual stream to 2 platforms at one time. You could do like YouTube and Twitch at the same time, or Kick and Twitch at the same time. I'd recommend that. That probably would help a lot too. I would do the dual streaming, but again, I'm a cheap son of a bitch and I don't want to pay them for that. Maybe if I had an audience of actual people who came to my stream every day and said, hey, I prefer this platform, but you're never there. If the viewers were there, I would go ahead and pay for it for their sake. But I just don't have any viewers, you know, that aren't like friends. Only my friends watch me streams. But yeah, definitely look into the dual output for your stream. But yeah, I don't know. I have fallen off with TV. We broke up. And now I'm seeing video games full time. But I still will occasionally sit down and watch a movie. The last night I was like, I've been invested in Scream since the 90s. Let me sit down and watch the new one. And again, I thought it was better than Screams 5 and 6, but it still felt tired and worn out. Oh no. Everybody panicked. He ran out of popcorn. It's just not a drill. He was out of popcorn. Look at that. I missed your spot. And stack. Without me, this entire planet is lost. Whoever is texting us while we're working has lost their damn minds. In game, not IRL. They were $1 at the pig. I was in Piggly Wiggly the other day, and I noticed that some of their shit is ridiculously expensive compared to Walmart. I don't know. There's something about Piggly Wiggly I don't like. I usually stick to Walmart. I'm not a fan of Piggly Wiggly. And it has nothing to do with their goofy ass name either. I don't know. I just don't like them. Ding. Lord. I don't know how you got this filthy. This Food World. Yeah, me too. Food World is a local store that we've had since before I was born. And it's where we bought all our food from when I was growing up. I remember my mom would take me with her every time because, too young to leave a home alone. And then until I started school. I have really good memories of walking around in Food World. I'd always go over to the toy section and look at their toys. And I remember that was where they had like a book section, a comic book section. And even though I didn't really grow up with comic books, I remember this one time they actually had a Gargoyles comic book, from the animated Disney series Gargoyles. And I bought it and loved it. It was like very intense and way more adult than the cartoon ever was. And I thought, I'm missing out. I like this. But I like it and I don't like it at the same time. It was a little too real. And every year they'd put up these giant displays for Halloween that were like 10-foot tall, scary monsters, werewolves, scarecrows. Food World was the best. Food World was the shit. But then Walmart put them out of business. What's funny, and I don't know if you remember this, but in the 80s, Walmart used to be out there by what you remember where Fred's used to be before it shut down? Out there near where the movie theater used to be? That's where Walmart used to be originally. And then they moved slam across town to where they are now. So where they're sitting now is not even the original location for Walmart. Then they became a super center there for a while. And then after a handful of years, Walmart rebranded and did away with the super center branding altogether. And then Walmart was just Walmart again. But prior to the shift to Supercenter, our Walmart was a little small and a little basic. There were a lot of things that our Walmart did not have. But then when they became a Supercenter, they started like we got a deli. We didn't have a deli before it became a Supercenter. It opened up a lot of options. Now I think Walmarts are just plain Walmarts. Unless you get like one of those food specific Walmarts, like what do they call a market? Like a Walmart market that just specializes in food stuff. We went down to the beach last week we had to go to one of those. They did not have a regular Walmart down there anywhere. Surprising lack of Walmarts the further south you go towards the Gulf of Mexico. The funniest thing, we went to this shopping center, and I went into this little specialty shop, and they had T-shirts that said Gulf of America. And this couple come walking up, this man, this woman come walking up, and they were not happy. They were not happy campers. And I was like, yeah, I'm not calling it that either. It's Gulf of Mexico. It will always be Gulf of Mexico. Even though, here's the thing, Mexico is part of the Americas. So I get it. And if it had been done during any other administration, I might have considered adopting it. But I know why it was changed to Gulf of America. And I don't vibe with that. I'm not cool with that. It's Mexico erasure. I'm not, no. Yeah, Lewis too. Lewis is American. He's part of South America. There was this Canadian the other day on YouTube bitching about quote unquote America. And I'm like, you do realize you're part of North America, right? Can I get up under there? No, I guess not. Oh, snap. Even the handrails. Okay. Kind of missed that. I didn't even notice. I haven't been playing Team Fortress 2. I need to see if Tyler wants to get back on some TF2. If anybody wants to join me on TF2, you're more than welcome. It's not usually my kind of game. I don't usually go for the competitive or the, you know, don't really do the P2P games. I'm usually over here playing Nintendo something or another, but every now and then I'll get a wild hair at my ass and feel like playing some Team Fortress 2 or something. It can be fun under the right circumstances. Jesus, I'm really getting worried about that volcano, guys. The Ring of Fire IRL has been super active lately. I see posts about it now every day. Really starting to worry. I know the big one's coming. Okay. 92%. That's not bad. It's not bad for just walking around shooting water at no particular spot. All right. Now I gotta start really getting in there and seeing where I missed. Mr. Footstool, I need you. Why can't I put you anywhere good? Well, this is weird. Again. I didn't even think to like jump up here and check this area out. Dirty ass windows. Okay. Every time I think I got a whole area clean, I spot a little tiny speck of dirt. Tiny little speck somewhere. Lord. Okay. You can crouch. Did they not give me a ladder for this job? Okay, I was gonna say. You need a ladder for every job. Just in general. Uh-oh. Stoop. %. We are closing in fast. Okay. Let's see. Where could I have possibly missed a spot? I see. Just hit, when in doubt, hit everything from every angle. Brady. God damn it. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Seven. Well, it didn't ping. Not seeing any dirt. There we go. At 97% instead of 99%, I got to be missing something big somewhere. Up, up, up. God damn it. This fucking bench is in the way. That still only hit 97. Oh. Oh, there's the rest of you. Damn. There's a whole ass section right here. That's kind of hard to get, though, because it's all crammed up. I'll figure it out. My stupid stool is in the way. Now. Bam. Bam, bitch. Okay. Up, 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 up. I see you in there. Damn. The backs of these tires are filthy. Wait, really? Bam, bitch. 99%. I don't think this tire has doomed. All right, there you go around on the other side. Oh shit, that means if I missed it on this side, I missed it on the other side too. Let me. Yeah. But that means I also missed it up here. I still see a little bit of dirt, I think. No? Yep. What? I could walk under here this whole time? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I didn't know I could walk off up under here. Oh, this would have made things a hell of a lot easier. You screwed me. Where? Where? I don't see it. Do you guys see it? Where might this dirt be? Where might it be hiding? Oh, that's it. Oh, 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 oh. No, I don't know. I don't see it. I've gotten all of the visible dirt. Anything at this point is going to be hiding somewhere in some sort of nook, a cranberry. Stupid axle mounts. I'm telling you, man. Where? Where is the? I don't see any dirt. There's no dirt. There's nothing. You're lying. There's nothing here. The fuck? Oh. Well, come on. That's an impossible angle. That's bullshit, man. Yeah, bullshit. Chests. Chests? The hell? These? These are clean. Chimney. Oh, shit. Okay. Going way back up top, huh? The chimney isn't clean? First of all, who has a chimney on a wagon? Oops. Second of all, chimney? Really? It's not coming clean. You bitch. Crystal, really? That thing's hard to tell. I see the kitty. Look, it's the kitty kitty. It's the kitty cat in the crystal ball. This damn ball is clean. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want. Bitch. Door frame. I knew that door frame was going to come back to haunt me. I knew it. Entry platform. Huh? wonder. Well, even if I could get up under the thing, I'm not gonna be able to get up under there. Thing. Yeah. Posts. One of two. So this one is still ranked significantly. There we go. Roof decorations. God damn it, stop. What roof decorations? What you mean roof decorations? The fuck is a roof decoration? One of three. These things? I don't know what it means. Decoration. What the hell does it want? The fuck is a roof decoration? Nothing's glowing. Roof decorations 1 out of 3. Well, game, I don't know unless you tell me. That is a roof decoration. I have no earthly idea. Hmm. Eh. Ah, found you. Decorative fringe. Look for which ones are glowing. Any of it? Let me climb back up. God damn it. Don't you, you son of a bitch. It's still glowing, even though I've hit it from every angle. What you want? I'm not made of magic. Come here. Really? Oh, I can see the dirt back here. And I fell. And I fell. And I fell. And I ran so far away. Damn, ping, 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 ping. Roof trims. Steel? Yeah, I guess I see some dirt here. Okay. Which trims? Show me your dirt. Three of six. It's goddamn table. Hello, Mr. Kitty. Are you lost out in the desert? Hang on. Oh, yeah. If you don't have a really good back scratcher, might I suggest everyone invest in a back scratcher instead of trying to twist your arm off to get back there. Just get one. Just get you one. They are a delight, I promise. Get one that can rip the flesh off. You'll thank me later. Okay. Okay, I will move the ladder. There's no way this trim isn't washed. I've washed every tiny little speck of error. Hey, I've washed every single little spot that could be washed. Roof trims, 4 of 6. Where? There's no dirt. There's nothing. There's nothing here. Where? 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 There's fucking nothing. There's fucking nothing. This is fucking stupid. God fucking damn it. Where? 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 There's no fucking dirt. There's nothing. Where? Where? That wasn't even the thing I was looking for. Oh, I'm gonna snap somebody in half like a twig. Yeah, I might have to change the color, actually. Let's see. I gotta remember how I did that though. Let's see, options. Show dirt, highlighted color. We'll go with green. That'd be a stark contrast to what we're seeing. Let me get down in here. Look for green. 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 Look for green, everyone. But this bitch. Like, it's not showing me any. I don't see any green anywhere. I see no green whatsoever up here. Motherfuck. Stupid. That's just stupid. You should have just pinged at that point. Roof ribs. The fuck is a roof rib? Anybody know what a roof rib is? Anybody see anything? Hmm. Skylight walls. Okay. Is that going to be something up top? Yep. Decorative what? Decorative wall trims. That's probably going to be something down here. Hmm. What's your decorative wall trim? Anything? Anybody see anything at all? Wait, wait, wait. I thought I saw that glow. Wall trims. Right, that was wall decorative trim. Now just wall trim. Hmm. I'm trying to be eagle-eyed about it. It's definitely this corner piece here. Corner piece is holding up the whole job being done. But it is a good feeling when we get a whole job done. In one episode. Oh my God! Clean the ancient statue. Oh. Okay. Well, when we come back in next time, we'll be doing. Nice job. Thank you. Golf clap. All right. Well, that was a nice self-contained episode. That didn't take three episodes like the Subway did. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. We'll be back shortly with another game. See you, folks.